I started going to different practices. I started with Buddhism or started with kind of a New Age amalgamation of junk. And substances were quite useful. But when I got serious, I went to Buddhism, and I wanted something, and I didn't know what I wanted. I could use the language of wherever I was to say, oh, that's it, establishment, or no mind, or whatever's happening, but no words could touch that. I just knew that everything I had done had failed, really. I was living a good life. I had a happy marriage. I was successful. We had a house in Mill Valley. It was fun. It was great. But something just wouldn't let me go, like a thorn in my side. So I ended up praying for a teacher. And I was, at the time, as many of you have heard me say, I was anti-guru. I thought the institution was corrupt and no good and only caused harm. So I was not looking for a guru. I was absolutely not looking for a guru. I thought maybe Mount Tam, or some goddess, or something, I didn't know. I just knew that I needed something, and I prayed for that, and Eli was praying for that too. And we met Papaji. And I couldn't have imagined it could be so simple and so profound at the same time. I assumed I already surrendered. Well, it's a guru. Okay, I was wrong. I do need a guru. And so I was willing, whatever practice he gave me, this was going to be the practice. And he said, stop doing anything. And so I started stopping doing anything, because I'm a good student. By then I'd learned how to be really good and vigilant and do the work, sit through the pain. And he said, no, not that. That's too much. Really. Stop. And when I got what he was saying, it was terrifying to me. Because I imagined I would lose all the ground I had accumulated, I hadn't completed it, but I'd gotten very close to the top of the mountain, and he was saying stop, I would surely just slide back down the mountain. And I did. I just slid back down the mountain, into the sea, back to the amoeba, back to ordinariness. But ordinariness infused with the truth of life. So he asked me to extend that invitation to you. And he told me at the time, you have to go door to door. So I have spent a lot of these years, these 30 years since, going to different places, Germany, the East Coast, West Coast, Australia, different places. And now we do that with Zoom. We go door to door beautifully. But you are kind of the distillation of that, whether it's from YouTube or personal meetings or just for some reason you're here. So you are really who that invitation is for. In an unsentimental and yet deeply intimate and personal way. It's for you, for your lifetime. That's what we gather for. That's why we are lucky to be in a place that reflects that. And with each other. So, carry on.